Hey guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with another stock market news update. So we're gonna go over the shares that Warren Buffett sold in M&T Bank. So Warren Buffett sold a lot of bank stocks, and I just found a list of his moves. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over each individual holding, so you guys know exactly what he sold. So he actually sold shares of M&T Bank. He reduced his stake. His shares were 2,919,613, and he declined the share count by 35% from Q2. His value of the stake is 268.9 million. So M&T Bank, is valued at $126.92 as a regional bank that operates more than 700 branches in 8 states, including New York, Maryland, and New Jersey, as well as Washington, D.C. It's been a very profitable bank year after year for decades, and it's also been a reliable dividend payer. These qualities have endeared Warren Buffett to the bank for a very long time. After all, Buffett has a soft spot for well-run, unassuming businesses, and he frequently cites the importance of management talent when it comes to deciding where to invest. He certainly was a fan of M&T Bank's late CEO. In 2011, Buffett recommended that Berkshire Hathaway shareholders read M&T's annual reports, which were written by Robert Wilmer's chairman and CEO from 1983 until his death in 2017. Bob is a very smart guy, and he has a lot of good observations, Buffett said. No wonder then that M&T Bank had been a member in good standing of Berkshire Hathaway's equity portfolio since 2001, but his affection for MTB, like other bank stocks, has waned greatly in 2020. Buffett cut his position by 15% during the second quarter, and then he hacked away another 35% during Q3, nearly 2.5 million shares in 2 quarters. He lowered his holding by 50% in MT Bank. So that's a huge move. It's been a part of his portfolio for like almost 20 years. That's crazy, guys. Let me know how you guys feel about M&T Bank if you guys are shareholders. It's crazy to see Buffett moving out of these companies that he's held for nearly 2 decades. So it's crazy. They said that he bought it in 2001, and it's nearly 2021. So he has held this stock for nearly 20 years. So it's crazy that Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, the buy and hold investor who's been nothing but bullish on banks for decades, is now selling them. How do you guys feel about this move? Do you think it's a good move? Do you think interest rates had anything to do with it? I think that's what it is. I think he sees that banks are going to be less profitable because the Fed capped their dividends and they lowered interest rates, and he's worried that they're not going to be able to be as profitable as they've been in the past. But to be completely honest with you guys, this seems like the exact moment where he should be buying more banks. I mean, in 2008 when he did this, he bought them when everybody hated banks, and that's generally where he's made his money. He bought Coca-Cola when people didn't like it. He bought American Express when it was near bankruptcy. I mean, he's bought these companies that he's pretty much saved them, and given them capital and been bullish on them when nobody else was. And just like what happened with the airlines, when he sold, they took off right after. So it seems like this is the exact opposite move that we would expect from Buffett. Let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys buying bank stocks? Do you think it's the time to buy bank stocks? Currently, I only have one bank stock in my portfolio currently. People's United Financial, because it has had such a great dividend growth history. But when it comes to most of these banks, guys, they don't have a very long dividend growth history. So I do understand if you're a dividend investor why you're kind of, backing out of bank stocks. Has been a lot of bad news around banks when it comes to dividends. But for Buffett to sell out of one of his loved banks, like I said, he's held it for almost 20 years. It's crazy that M&T Bank got such a big cut, 50%. That's insane. He cut 15% in Q2 and 35% now, so he's lost 50% of this holding. But keep in mind, guys, he still has almost $270 million worth of shares, so it's just not as big of a holding, but he still has a decent amount. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you guys bullish on bank stocks? Is there a bank stock that you guys, you're bullish on more than anything else? Let me know down in the comments below. I will be doing a lot of videos like this because I'm trying to analyze Buffett's portfolio and see what moves he's making. And there's been a lot of headlines about Buffett and the fact that he's been selling out of bank stocks. So I have a lot of Buffett videos coming. I have a Tesla video coming. I have my own portfolio update. So if you guys want to stay tuned with all the moves that Buffett has made in Q3, Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and when you do, hit the bell notification, because I have plenty of updates coming, even just from this article. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Take care.